What's going on YouTube? It is Quinton here back with another video. Sorry guys, I've been gone for a few days and I kind of slacked on my daily recap, but we're about to actually kind of switch it up a little bit where I'm going to be trying to do it a little bit different format where what I want to do is I want to give you a recap through the week and I'll post that on Fridays, and then on Mondays I'll give you a recap of the weekend. But today I'm going to have to go back and give you a recap all the way from Tuesday till Sunday because I think my last video was was the recap from last Monday. So I got to give you a recap all the way from back from Tuesday till Sunday, which is going to be a total of 6 days. So all the numbers that you're going to see today are going to be bigger numbers today, a bigger gap of time so you can kind of see. But this will give you just another kind of view of how things are for kind of for us at Urban Eden, man. But again, guys, I want you to like this video, comment, subscribe, comment your questions, man. I want your questions. Another thing that I want to do as well is I want to kind of put different type of videos in the middle of my recaps where I want to just talk about different topics, different things that you guys might deal with, different things that I might deal with in business so that you guys can kind of get a different view and peek into the business, not just focus on just the numbers, but I want to give you other insights and other different topics. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to kind of diversify my content, still give you the recaps, but also give you other forms of content as well. So without further ado, let's jump into the numbers. And like I said, we're going to be talking about Tuesday through Sunday. Alrighty. So let's take a look at what we did on Tuesday through Sunday. So Tuesday through Sunday, from that day, which was March 11th to March 16th, we did $94,585. It just sounds weird when I just see those numbers right there. So $94,585.64. And let's add on our Amazon revenue for those days as well, which was right here, you can see, which was $2,035.79. So all of that together is $96,621. And if you divide it by 6 days, you'll see that that was a 16K average a day. So we're averaging $16,000 a day, man. We're actually on a tear this month, man. So let me talk to you guys. Let me go back to our to the numbers and just kind of look at it day by day. So Tuesday was a 12K day right there, as you can see. I'm not gonna go back to the Amazon. Amazon, you kind of can get an idea of what Amazon really was. 2,000 divided by six is what, like 300 a day, about 300 something a day that we were doing on Amazon. So you'll see that right here on Tuesday was a 12.4K day. Wednesday was a 13K day on Wednesday. On Thursday, we did a 16K day that day. And then on Friday was a 17K day. And then on Saturday was another 18.9K. So that was pretty much a 19K day right there if you include Amazon. And then yesterday we did 16.3. So guys, I mean, and I'll even give you a sneak peek of today. And today, right now, it's only 1 o'clock. We're already at 8.2K today, and it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 p.m. right now. So we're gearing up for another 14, 15K day today. Um, so yeah, I mean, just want to give you like a quick glimpse of the revenue. Like I said, we were averaging 16K a day from all of those days. As I said before, we're in a heavy sale month right now. We're doing the body butter sale right now while the weather is pretty cool. People can stock up on those moisturizers, but people aren't just buying the moisturizers. They're buying our limited edition products. They're buying our bar soaps. They're buying our serums. They're buying everything. And even when I look at the sales breakdown of our sales by product, like it's a very nice, even distribution among a lot of things, man. So, of course, our bread and butter is bar soap, but people have been buying a lot of different things. And I also will say that our new customer revenue has also been on a very strong tear. So we're going to talk about that when we get to it. But now let's get to the ad spend. So let's talk about ad spend. Um, yeah, let's talk about the ad spend, see what we spent for all those days. Because we said we generated 96,000. So let's see what we have spent in all those days. So on YouTube, I mean on Google, we spent 36.4. for all those days. On Amazon, we spent $681 on Amazon right there. And then let me stop sharing so I can share my Safari. And on Facebook, which is where we spend the majority of our money. I had some people asking about, is Google ads more effective? And I'll probably do a video right after this about Facebook ads versus Google ads. I'll probably do a video right after this talking about that. But Facebook ads versus Google ads. But on Facebook for all those days, we spent $12,253.52. All of that. So that 12,000 on Facebook. So we spent 16.5, 16.5. And let's see if I multiply that by 5. So divide that by 5. So we really, like, if you times it by 6, yeah, if you really look at that, so we spent 16.5 for all of those days. That's about almost a 6. We almost got like a 6x return on that. And again, all the money that we spend on ads doesn't contribute to all the revenue. And what I mean by that is our ads, especially Facebook ads, really contribute to first-time customer revenue. Our revenue, the ads that we run, it does contribute to revenue, but the email is more responsible for the returning customer revenue. Our SMS is more responsible for the returning customer revenue. We do run some retargeting ads. And so that's why I can't say that all of it isn't, the ads aren't all responsible for returning customer revenue. A good majority of the returning customer revenue is generated from email and people organically coming back. But the first time customer revenue that we see from Facebook that we're going to break down and see, that comes from Facebook. And that's very definitely contributed to that. So for example, when you see we spent 12K on Facebook, I would attribute a lot of that to our first time customer revenue. And we're going to get right into the first time customer revenue right now so you can see that right now. So let's go to that. All right, so for that same period that I've just been showing you, here goes the breakdown of the first time customer revenue and the returning customer revenue. So right here, we generated 743 new customers through that period, 6 days, and then we generated 30,000 of new customer revenue and 63,000 of returning customer revenue. So that $30,000 of new customer revenue, I look at that 12K that we spent on Facebook, and that contributed to 30,000. That just means, in my eyes, that we're profitable on the first purchase. And that's a very important thing, especially in today's time when, for us, we ran through cash flow issues last year. And we had periods of time where we were getting new first time customers, but they weren't profitable in the first purchase. So now we switched up our strategy where now we are requiring that the first customer purchase is profitable, so that we can have a profitable month and so that we don't burn cash. Because right now we're in a situation where we need to accumulate our cash. We need to build up our cash reserves so that we can continue to be sustainable and make moves and invest into more new first time customers. So 12K to a 30,000, to me, that's a great ratio. I think we still have more room to continue to press the gas on that. Honestly, when I look at that, when I see that 12K contributing to at 30K, I believe we have more room to continue to spend and press the gas on that. You know what I'm saying? It can be break even. You want that first time customer to either be break even or slightly profitable, because that allows you to just continue to press the gas to bring in more first time customers that'll give you more returning customer revenue. Because somebody was asking, somebody in the comments asked, it would be great for you to get more returning customer revenue. But I told them, hey, we have to continue to get more new customers, which will then give us more returning customer revenue, and that will continue to compound the more new customers that we get. So you always have to be investing into new customers. The other thing too that we got to also remember is that Facebook, which is Meta, they have already came out and even said it's going to cost more to get customers. They're increasing their prices. They just do. They control the VIG. Everybody in the digital space, if you're trying to grow your customer base digitally, you are going to be paying a VIG to Facebook. When I say a VIG, I mean you're going to be paying a tax, and that's what that is. Like you have, like they're the middleman. Like they have all the access and the best ad platform out there to get new customers most efficiently, and they charge for that. And you got to be able to pay for that. And if you're not able to pay for that, you won't grow. I mean, again, there's other ways to do it without paying them, which is just creating dope content that goes viral and content that just, that gets a lot of engagement without having to pay them. But at some point, if you're trying to scale, if you're trying to grow fast, because the thing is that you have windows of opportunity, like just like in sports. I always bring things back to sports. Like in sports, people, teams, Father Time is undefeated, like they always say. You only have but like a short window to capitalize on a championship, win a ring, or whatever. You have only a small window. Same thing in business. You have only but a window of opportunity to capitalize so that you can grow and make the most money. All of that, like you have a window of opportunity, and right now is a window of opportunity that we see, and we have to continue to capitalize on it. So that's what we're trying to do right now. So, you know that was the first time customer revenue and the ad spend right there. So um, now let's go to Klaviyo and let's kind of just look at what emails that we sent throughout the week. That'll be another great insight for you guys to see. So that's what I want to show you guys right now. Let me check something really quickly. How many emails do we have in here? Ooh, I have a good amount of emails in here that I gotta answer. So I'll be getting to that right after this. After this. So, but anyways, let's take a look at the emails that we sent. I'm gonna go through this pretty quickly, not super detailed. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be very quick on this. So on the 11th, which was that Tuesday, we sent an email out. We just sent about facial care must-haves. That's all we really sent. It wasn't anything special. Um, Upgrade your facial care. That's literally all we sent. That email got us 62% open rate. 80 people purchased. We got a $4,500. That was actually a very strong email right there. Very strong email. The next day on the 12th, we sent to people who ordered facial care. This was about the pumpkin serum, which is a very, very great product that we have. So we sent the email about the pumpkin serum that day, just showing that. And that got a 41% open rate. It looks like we sent to people who ordered face care in the past 6 months and they shopped from the dry skin collection. So they got a lower open rate than what we're used to, but it also converted a lot of people and got $6,400 conversion in terms of revenue. So that was really strong. On the 13th, looks like we had 4 messages that went out. Looks like we had the giveaway. So this is our giveaway that we sent out. So we sent out our giveaway campaign. We do a giveaway every quarter, just trying to generate leads. So we basically sent communication about that, about the winner and who that was. And it wasn't a huge list that we sent that to as well. It was a very small list. We got $11 of revenue from that. And then here we sent a generic top selling. Again, it looks like another just a replay of the facial care must-haves, honestly. We sent that. Again, nothing spectacular about that. Got a 54% open rate on that, which is $2,400 in revenue. And that was pretty much the communication. We sent 2 SMSs. Same thing about the vitamin C serum, and then the thing about the giveaway. So the 13th what was the 13th? Was that Thursday? I think that was Thursday. Yep, Thursday we announced the giveaway winner, and we sent some things about the facial care. So then Friday, we sent 2 messages. We sent an SMS about the dry skin, and then this one was about just mature skin. This was actually a really good email. We talked about keep that youthful glow and shop mature skin. So actually, one of the things that I like about this email is that I know Kenneth was showing me that when he puts the age range and he looks at what people click the most, mature skin was the #1 thing that people clicked on, letting us know that our audience is older. They're in that 45, 50, 55, 60 plus range of age because they were very interested in mature skin. And we ended up getting a 44% open rate there. $531 of revenue attributed there. We had a dry skin campaign. This was just an SMS, just telling them about our dry skin kit. That's pretty much all that one was about. And then here on the 15th, which was on Saturday, we sent a generic just body butter sale, just again, replan bought the body butter. So that's all we did. And it got 75% open rate, which is incredible because it seems like a very large list that we sent to because 75% was 60,000. So that means we sent about 80,000, a list of 80,000, and you got 75% opening up. That's really great. And it looks like we sent no communication yesterday. So just looking at our benchmarks up here, you'll see that we still get a 64% open rate, which was really good. Our average click rate is good, placed order rate is good, and revenue per recipient is good. So we're humming on email right now. Like I got to give credit to the team for the emails right now. We're doing really, really well there. No complaints there. Like it's doing really, really well. Yeah, we're doing really, really well. So I think the last thing I want to show is our retail store revenue. And what I could actually do is I can show you what the retail store did from a week basis because we actually from Tuesday to Saturdays when we're actually open. So I can show you what a week's worth of store revenue looks like. So a week's worth of store revenue was $4,800. So we did $4,800 on the week from the store. So if you look at that, $4,800 for 5 days is what? That's almost 1,000 a day. 4876 divided that by 5 is about 975 a day. So I mean, that's not bad. I mean, let me look at what we did on like a Saturday. What did we do on a Saturday? On Saturday we did 2,300. We did 2,300 on Saturday, and then we end up doing let's see. And then we ended up doing 719. So I mean, we did a lot of the revenue just in those 2 days right there. And just those 2 days. So out of 4,800, over $3,000 was generated in those 2 days. So the store did roughly $4,800 in the whole week. So I mean, even if you take that over like a 5-week span, we're doing about 20K a month. To me, that's a little low. I remember we probably did a little bit more in the store. So I need to kind of continue to, I think what we need to continue to do is market our retail store. We don't really run a lot of ads on it. Oops, I don't even think I was showing you guys the screen, which is okay. But all in all, like I was saying, is that $4,800 came from our retail store, which is cool and no complaints. So last thing I'll show you is like we went halfway through the month. So let me show you where we are in terms of the month. I'll show you from the first. Press home. All right, I'll show you from the 1st to the 16th. So we are at 258 through Sunday. So if you take 258, 351 and 20 cents, you divide that by 16 days, you'll see that we're on a 16K. And also we're up 22% from the previous month. You see that we're doing 16K a day pretty much. And if you take that and you times that by 31, you'll see that this is what we're projected to do on the month. We're projected to do $500,000 on the month. Like, this is being an incredible month, man. If we do 500K for the month, I'll be very, very impressed with us. We haven't did 500K in a month since 2023, since November 2023, which was actually Black Friday, Cyber Monday month, which you would expect to do that during those months. So, and then before that, it was in June of 2023 when we went viral. We went viral on Twitter. So if you just don't even like mention those type of times, like this is like our highest month since like 2021, honestly. Like this is a very, very strong month for us. It is March, so March is a heavy sale month for us, but it's only a heavy sale on one SKU of product. Like in Black Friday, Cyber Month, Black Friday, Cyber Monday in November, that you have the sales on all the products. And in June of 2023, we went viral. even though we didn't have a sale, we did go viral, but it's hard to replicate virality. So this type of month here is what we call like this is one of our revenue peaks. This is one of our own manufactured revenue peaks. Everybody knows that in Cyber Monday, Black Friday time, like that's already a given. You're going to do a lot of numbers there, but you have to have other periods of the year where you're generating your own revenue peaks. You want to have about outside of Black Friday, Cyber Monday time, you want to have about three other revenue peaks throughout the year where you can generate higher than normal revenue. And this is a revenue peak for us, which is March. So our next revenue peak time will be like in July. So we'll be looking forward to July. July is like our biannual type of sale that we do every year. So we'll be looking forward to July numbers looking up there around around these similar numbers. And then also, I would probably consider October another peak for us, even though we're going right into Q4 right after that. So yeah, guys, that was the recap from kind of last week from Tuesday to Sunday. I know that I usually was doing the daily videos, but what I'm gonna try to do is try to give you guys other value and kind of condense our recaps into like less videos so that I can talk about other things and it just doesn't be the same repetitive content every single day. So, so yeah, guys, if you got any questions, leave them down in the comments. Make sure those post notifications are on. Like this video, subscribe. I'm on the road now to I think 200 subscribers. So I want to get to 200 subscribers as quickly as I can, and then we'll be on the next road to 300 and then 500 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to this video. And guys, I will see you next time. Peace.